To the Town of Milton reorganizational meeting. Today is January 5th, 2022. I'd like to get the meeting started with the pledge by Councilman Fuller.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Councilman Isakson.
Present.
Councilman Froelich.
Present.
Councilwoman Kerr. Present. Councilman Blaisdell.
Yes.
Supervisor Ostrander.
Present. Resolution number 1 of 2022 to approve the following contributions and approving the supervisor to sign such contracts and to authorize the town attorney to draft the following contracts. The Ballston Spa Library, $41,000. Ballston Spa Swimming Pool, $16,000. Ballston Spa Falling of the Leaves, $500. Ballston Spa Swimming Under the Stars, $500. Ballston Spa Easter Egg Hunt, $250. The Ballston Spa Area Commission Bark, $22,400. Friends of the Caterers, $1,000. Brookside Museum, $3,500. Gateway House of Peace, $3,000. The National Bottle Museum, $500. The VFW, $500. Wood Waste Reduction Services, $3,500 per 8 hours. PC Pritchard Electrical Company, $85 an hour. Saratoga County Office of the Aging, the Nutrition, $29.90. Transportation, $29.90. Ballston Area Community Center, $17,000. Attorney for Planning and Zoning, $35,000. The American Legion, $500. Capital Wellness, $500. The Attorney for Planning and Zoning, $35,000. American Legion, $500. Capital Wellness, $7,500. The Ballston Area Seniors, $12,250. The fuel agreement with Community Ambulance and Fire. Do we have a price on that?
It's $12,250. You read it's $7,500 for Boston area seniors.
Oh, my apologies. The Ballston Area Seniors, $7,500. The fuel agreement with Community and Milton Fire Departments is $12,250. Resolution number 2 of 2022. To approve the Saratogian and the Daily Gazette as the official newspaper for the town. Resolution number 3 of 2022. To appoint William McHenry, attorney to the Planning Board and Zoning Boards at a salary of $35,000 and authorizing the supervisor to sign the contract. Term ending December 31st of 2022. Resolution number 4 of 2022, to approve the following appointments. William Lewis, Building Inspector. Mark DeLong, Deputy Building Inspector. Jason Miller, Deputy Highway Superintendent. Kevin Ubrick, Foreman. Bill Wade, Highway Safety Officer. Barbara Kerr, Deputy Supervisor. Dave Bramer, Town Comptroller. Karen Stalters, Town Historian. Health Officer, William Kelly. Resolution number 5 of 2022, to adopt the 2022 Town of Milton salary and hourly schedule per the 2022 Town of Milton budget effective January 1st of 2022 attached. Step raises are noted and will be issued upon employees' anniversary dates in accordance with the Employees Manual and the Town Code. Resolution number 6 of 2022, to authorize the supervisor to invest in the town funds in the day-to-day accounts, certificates of deposit, and to use the Ballston Spa National Bank, the Adirondack Trust Company, and Key Bank as the town depositories of funds, and to accept the quotes for the CDs. Resolution number 7 of 2022, to approve the payment of the annual dues of $1,200 to the Association of Towns. Resolution number 8 of 2022, to approve the Town of Milton's fee schedules as attached. Resolution number 9 of 2022, to authorize payments of per diem for the cost of food, lodging, and for mileage in accordance with the federal rates for town officials while on town business. Resolution number 10 of 2022, to authorize the highway superintendent to spend $3,132,000 in highway funds for general repairs and improvements. Resolution number 11 of 2022, authorizing the highway department to rent equipment not to exceed $20,000 per item. Resolution number 12 of 2022, to approve the Town of Milton Highway Department to work with the Village of Ballston Spa, the Town of Galway, Town of Ballston, Town of Malta, Town of Greenfield, Town of Providence, and any other municipalities on a joint municipal understanding called shared services. Resolution number 13 of 2022, authorizing the annual allotment of $150 for safety, steel-toed shoes, and authorizing annual allotment of $200 for safety glasses every 2 years as personnel policy, and to authorize providing of uniforms for building inspector, deputy building inspector, and dog control officers not to exceed $350 per person. Resolution number 14 of 2022, authorizing Highway Superintendent David Forbes and Deputy Superintendent Jason Miller and multiple building inspector William Lewis to take town trucks home in accordance with the IRS regulations. Resolution number 15 of 2022, to accept the following appointments to town committees as suggested by the supervisor. Budget Committee, Scott Ostrander, John Froelich, Jason Miller, the Comptroller, Jim Frey, and Mike Iacolucci. Seniors and Veterans Affairs, Barbara Kerr and Tom Harris. Open Space Director, Frank Blaisdell. Mary Ann Morgan, Linda Picciano, Eric Smassino, Patty Kelsey, Brenda Howe, and Sally Polinsky. Handbook Committee, Barbara Kirk, Brian Isaacson, Rebecca Dreer, Amanda Zawada, and Patty Nielsen. Youth Bureau, Meg Stevens. Facilities Committee, William Lewis, Jason Miller, and John Froelich. Personnel Committee, John Froelich and Barbara Kirk. Disaster Preparedness Chairman, Billy Lewis. Richard Weeson, Deputy. Joe Spofford, Tim Thomas. Ray Otten, Glenn Bowers Jr., Paul Morosi, and Kevin Crow. Historic Structures and Places, Karen Stalters is the chair. James Richmond, Brenda Howe, Michael Shallon, Maddie Shallon, Allison Soul, Jeremy Beard, and Earl Vaughn. Credit cards will remain in the locked drawer at the town office, and control until authorized is obtained from the supervisor. Receipts for credit cards purchases must be submitted to the comptroller's office to the attached statement for payment. Any employee making unauthorized credit card purchases will be required to make restitution to the town within 10 days and may be subjected to discipline. Resolution number 17. That was resolution number 16 of 2022. Resolution number 17 of 2022, authorizing the supervisor to hire public sector HR consultants, LLC, for $16,800 to review and provide a wage and salary administration program for the town, and authorizing the supervisor to sign the necessary documentation. Resolution number 18 of 2022, authorizing DAB towing and recovery to remove illegal parked vehicles from town roads as directed by town code enforcement officials. Motion to accept resolutions number 1 through 18.
I'll make that motion. Now you read.
I'll second. Any, I'm sorry.
I want to go back to page 1 and correct for the record. It's Boston Area Seniors is the $12,250. the fuel agreement, I see Jason's out there. I think the community ambulance and the fire district just get that at cost.
Yeah,
There'll be
it
no dollar
fluctuates.
amount.
that was correct. We were
You were correct.
The fuel agreement fluctuates by the month. Depends on whenever they get the fuel and the cost goes up and down.
Any other discussion? Councilman Isaacson.
Yes.
Councilman Frolich.
Yes?
Councilwoman Kerr.
Yes.
Councilman Blaisdell.
Yes.
Supervisor Ostrander.
Yes. Next, a motion to establish regular town board meetings on the fourth Wednesday of the month, starting at 6:30 PM at the town offices at 503 Geyser Road, Ballston Spa, New York, with temporary meetings still at 310 North Line Road, Ballston Spa, New York, and via Zoom until further notice.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Any discussion? Councilman Isaacson.
Yes.
Councilman Frolich.
Yes?
Councilwoman Kerr.
Yes.
Councilman Blaisdell.
Yes.
Supervisor Ostrander.
Yes. Next, motion to establish the planning board meetings on the second Wednesday of every month at 7 PM, starting February of 2022, at the town offices at 403 Geyser Road in Ballston Spa, New York, until temporary meetings at 310 North Line Road, Ballston Spa, New York, and via Zoom until further notice. Motion, please.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Is that that?
Yes.
Any discussion? Councilman Isaacson.
Yes.
Councilman Frolich.
Yes?
Councilwoman Kerr.
Yes.
Councilman Blaisdell.
Yes.
Supervisor Ostrander.
Yes. Next, a motion to reappoint James Craig to the position of town attorney at a salary of $53,890.76 per year.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Councilman Isaacson.
Yes.
Councilman Frolich.
Yes?
Councilwoman Kerr.
Yes.
Councilman Blaisdell.
Yes.
Supervisor Ostrander.
Yes. Next, a motion indicating that the procurement policy has been reviewed and readopted by the town board.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Councilman Isaacson.
Yes.
Councilman Frolich.
Yes?
Councilwoman Kerr.
Yes.
Councilman Blaisdell.
Yes.
Supervisor Ostrander.
Yes. Next, a motion to reappoint MJ Engineering and Land Surveying, PC as the town engineer with the municipal billing rate schedule effective 1/1 of 2022 and authorizing the supervisor to sign the contract.
Recording in progress.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Hear the voices.
Any discussion? Councilman Isaacson.
Yes.
Councilman Frolich.
Yes?
Councilwoman Kerr.
Yes.
Councilman Blaisdell.
Yes.
Supervisor Ostrander.
Yes. Next, a motion to hire Shannon Pine as the confidential secretary to the supervisor per pay per the salary schedule.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Councilman Isaacson.
Yes.
Councilman Frolich.
Yes?
Councilwoman Kerr.
Yes.
Councilman Blaisdell.
Yes.
Supervisor Ostrander.
Yes. Next, a motion to reappoint the following with terms. John Bartow, Planning Board Chair, term ending December 31st of 2022. Meg Soden, Zoning Board Chair, December 31st, 2022. John Bartow, Planning Board Member, December 31st, 2028. J. Patrick Quinlan, Zoning Board Member, term ending December 31st, 2026. J.D. Wood, Zoning Board Alternate, December 31st, 2022. Donald LeBaron, Planning Board Alternate, December 31st, 2022. Brenda Beard, Ethics Board Member, December 31st, 2025. Christopher Pratt, Ethics Board, term ending December 31st of 2024. Tim Monist, Board of Assessment Review, term ending September 30th of 2026. I get a motion, please.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Councilman Isaacson.
Yes.
Councilman Froelich.
Yes.
Councilwoman Kerr.
Yes.
Councilman Blaisdell.
Yes.
Supervisor Ostrander.
Yes. Next, a motion to authorize the Planning Board, Zoning Board, and Building Department staff to attend the Saratoga County Planning and Zoning Conference in 2022 with costs paid by the town of Milton not to exceed $2,000.
Make that motion. Is it?
The county conference is canceled, or are you talking about New York?
It's
John's
not
back
January
there.
unless it's later.
Usually it's
John?
February.
John?
Is your planning conference canceled?
I believe it is. I believe it has been. But I don't know if they're gonna try to do something virtually. So,
They were talking about trying to do something here. January, May.
So let's go with the authorization just in case they change
in
it.
case
So
they
it's
do
authorized
something,
for
it
them.
doesn't hurt.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Councilman Isaacson.
Yes.
Councilman Froelich.
Yes.
Councilwoman Kerr.
Yes.
Councilman Blaisdell.
Yes.
Supervisor Ostrander.
Yes. Next, a motion to appoint the following people to the department liaisons. Brian Isaacson, Planning and Zoning. Frank Blaisdell, Buildings and Grounds. Barbara Kerr, Town Court. John Froelich, Highway and Building Departments.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Any discussion? Councilman Isaacson.
Yes.
Councilman Froelich.
Yes.
Councilwoman Kerr.
Yes.
Councilman Blaisdell.
Yes.
Supervisor Ostrander.
Yes. There is no executive session this evening. We will have our first board meeting on January 26th at 6:30 p.m., at which time I would like to give some comments about how myself and hopefully some of the board members can address the residents on how we're going to move this board forward in 2022. So I want to give everybody an opportunity, so at the next board meeting, I will address my issues moving forward and what I intend to do for our town. And I'm hoping that each board member will have a little something to say, how we can all together move this board forward, come together in 2022. So, no other business to come in front of the board. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Councilman Isaacson.
Yes.
Councilman Froelich.
Yes.
Councilwoman Kerr.
Yes.
Councilman Blaisdell.
Yes.
Supervisor Ostrander.
Yes. Meeting adjourned.